welcome back another week. This is season 4, episode 14. I'm Gaston Rossato.
And I'm Rossato, and today we're looking at the 1980 280ZX.
That's right, but this car we have in inventory because it's such an original example, and we want to showcase some of these details as to, what really stands out and proves that this is a true, honest, original car. A perfect car for an entry-level hobbyist, an enthusiast, something that's relatively inexpensive, you can get in and drive and enjoy, and is still considered a classic today. So before we do that, please hit subscribe and follow us on Instagram at The Barn Miami.
Yes, guys, we're so close to hitting that 5,000 subscribers, and I can't wait to it happen. Help us out, hit that subscribe button. Let's go for the drive. It's a gloomy, chilly day in Miami.
Not very typical, but we're driving this beautiful car. It's kind of like these new classics. Very popular recently.
Yeah.
And that's because, first, generational, of course. This car reminds me when I was a kid. The smell, the materials, the sound it makes when you stick the key in the ignition. It brings back memories, it really does. It's a great entry-level car at very low money, okay? Parts are accessible.
Right.
And the fact is, like a lot of Japanese cars, they can be ragged out. But this here is the complete opposite, right? It's a later model. It's completely factory. It's stock. It's got one component that a lot of people might not like.
It's true.
It's an automatic.
It is an automatic.
As a car gets more and more scarce as far as finding good condition,
right,
you have to be less and less picky. Okay, so we're talking about a 1980. This car is older than me. It's got 29,500 original miles.
Wow.
This car was a one-owner car and was serviced at the dealer.
All right, Gaston, let's kick off the walk around on the Nissan S130. Most people call it the Datsun 280ZX. And it's funny because this car was produced from 1978 to 1983, and it's the first time that Nissan actually put by Nissan under the Datsun 280 symbol. So
right.
You didn't see that in previous models.
This is a later model, obviously.
Right.
It's a 1980, so it's probably at least favorable due to the fact that it has, bigger bumpers, bigger tail lights. But I personally like this car very much in the sense that it's all one solid color. It was very common in these cars to have two-tone or to have a lot of different kind of stripes and things going on. It has the body line trim, which is very common for this era also. But all silver with the blue interior, which we're going to take a look at in a little bit. Yeah. All original, the blue, cloth seats.
I love it.
Stuff like that you just don't see.
Yeah, blue carpet, blue dash, it's beautiful.
Let's pop this hood and let's take a look at some more of these originality factors the car has right here.
All right.
You're looking at the real deal here. We're not covering up anything. You look at all the fender bolts, you look at all the spot welds, you look at all the shock towers. There's no rust and there's no accidents.
Solid car.
Yeah, very solid car.
This engine is an inline 6. It's a 2.8 liter inline 6, produces about 133 horsepower. What they call this is the L28E. The E stands for electronic multi-port fuel injection, which is actually one of the first Japanese cars to have this technology in it.
Let's take a look at this interior. Here, look, we have an old decal from an old service.
Date service 884.
At least this internal door jamb has never been repainted.
You gotta love that noise. What you mentioned in the car as well. It brings you back to your, the times that you saw these cars brand new on the road. A little beep it makes there is great.
The 80s beep we call it. I love looking at all these little details that some of these older cars bring. Puts things in perspective, how times have changed. Like we mentioned, the original bill of sale sold at Reed Motors Inc. in Orlando, Florida, for a grand total with taxes, out the door price, $11,078. Look, they had put in here some of those options: cruise control, AFM, tape player. All right, Renzo, I think it's your turn to go for a drive.
That's right.
So, I forgot my jacket. It's a little nippy out here. Let's go.
Let's go. Such an easy and pleasurable car to drive, really. Love it.
It is, and I can't emphasize on the fact that it's such an honest car,
Yeah.
okay? So original, so pure. It's cheap as far as a hobby car is concerned.
Right.
I love it.
There's so much this car can offer and such a low price. Where can we find out more information on this car?
Good question, Renzo. And you're gonna find that with the link down below to find our inventory, okay?
Right.
You can also find links to our social media, so please give us a follow on Instagram. And don't forget, if you have any questions as far as buying, selling, trading, or if you have a cool classic car, or you know somebody that has a cool classic car or specialty car that they're selling, give us a buzz. We'd love to hear from you.
That's right,
and we
guys.
pay referral fees.
That's right, guys. Hit that subscribe button for us. Happy holidays. My name is Rossato.
And I'm Gaston Rossato.
See you next week.
Later.
Peace out.